Hey guys, so today we are going to be making some holiday French toast. I actually got the recipe off of the website from So Delicious. So if you're familiar with non-dairy milks, So Delicious is one of the brands, and they actually have a holiday nog. So if you're a fan of eggnog, which I don't know if I've ever had real eggnog, and I bought this and I realized, you know, we're like midway through January and I'm a little late to the holiday nog game, but I bought it in December and I just never opened it. I don't know if I was afraid to try it. Plus I'm like the only one that would drink it. So if I hated it, you know, I'd have to dump it, and I didn't want that. But I tried it and it's actually pretty good. You know what I mean? So I think it's probably just got like cinnamons and different things like that in it. But the actual website that I got it from was from So Delicious, and they have so many options: vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free. If you go into it, it's part of like, it's called Kitchen, and you can just scroll breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizers, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to find. It's really, really neat. So holiday French toast. I have not had French toast. Normally I only get it if I go out to this one particular restaurant that makes amazing vegan French toast. I pretty much never make it at home. So this is going to be the first time, and it's going to be a trial, and we're going to see how it goes. I am going to be making half of the recipe because it says to use 8 slices of bread, and I don't really know if I need to eat 8 slices of bread. I probably could, but we're gonna do 4. I bought sourdough bread, so I have fresh sourdough bread. I'm going to be using 1 banana, so we're gonna throw that into the Vitamix. Okay, it says 2 cups. Oh, let me get my measuring cup. So I'm gonna use 1 cup of the holiday nog. It's kind of thick. It's like very much a thick coconut milk. Okay. Pour that in. Okay. And then it says half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So it ultimately should probably use a 1/4. But I never feel like cinnamon, I never feel like there's like enough of it maybe. So I'm gonna do a 1/4, but I'm gonna do like a heaping 1/4 teaspoon, throw that in. And then it says half a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'll use a 1/4 again. Oop, plus a little. Okay. And literally blend that. But there's going to be one difference that I personally am going to do, and that's going to be to add some flaxseed. I have fresh flaxseed. I keep it in the freezer to keep it fresh, and it's actually full seeds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind it fresh in my grinder. And normally flaxseed, if you're putting it into any type of recipe, not only are you getting really good omega-3s for your diet, but it kind of acts like a gelling or a thickening, or kind of holds it all together. So like when I make pancakes, I put it in there to kind of hold the batter together. So I'm gonna hope that it works for this. It's not in the actual recipe online, and I'm not measuring it because I normally don't measure anything. I'm kind of hoping it's gonna kind of hold the mixture to the bread, because a lot of times when I make French toast, the bread kind of falls apart. So I'm kind of hoping it actually makes it thicker so it stays on the bread and doesn't destroy the bread before it even makes it to the pan. We'll see. Grind it up. So now got some fresh ground flaxseed in there. Dump that in. Again, I didn't measure it. Sometimes you just gotta be crazy and just throw something into the recipe. All right, so bring the Vitamix up and we're gonna blend. Super simple, right? Like what, 3, 4, 5 ingredients? It's crazy. You know what would probably be really good? To put a date in there, and a date, again, natural sweetness. That would probably be good because it does actually, this is crazy. So it kind of calls for cinnamon sugar, but that's like for, they say to put it on the toast at the end. Again, more of a sweetness thing because bananas for most people may seem sweet. I don't know, for me, they're not super sweet. Should we throw a date in? It's tempting. Let's do it. Okay guys, I grabbed one of my medjool dates. Now remember, if you have a medjool date, you have to open it and you have to take out the pit. Do not put that in your blender. I've done it. It doesn't work out well. You have to get rid of everything, so don't do that. So, I have my dates. I'm gonna throw it in, turn it back on. Okay, completely blended. So I'm gonna pour it into a plate. I'm gonna soak my bread and we're gonna get this cooked and we're gonna see how it turns out. Wish me luck. All right, so pouring it into my bowl or glass dish or I don't know. Okay, so grab my bread. So I normally don't cook with butter, but I have my Earth Balance vegan butter spread, and I don't know, I'm a little worried about it sticking because that's always like the thing, right? I'm just gonna put a little bit on. I did switch to ceramic frying pan and I love it. It works like so much better than any non-stick or anything. Like, it's been amazing. And normally, like I said, I don't even need to put butter or anything in there because it does not stick. So I'm gonna soak my bread. Okay. That's what it is. I don't know, maybe we'll just do one piece at a time. It's kind of big. It's kind of gonna take up the whole pan. You hear it sizzling. That's good. That's a good sign, right? I don't know if I should let it soak into the bread more. Maybe I'll do that on the next piece. Again, my fear, like every time I make French toast, is that I let it soak too much in this deliciousness and then the bread falls apart. So, but I am using sourdough bread, so maybe it's a little bit more dense, so maybe it won't fall apart. Smells really good from the cinnamon and the vanilla. I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna flip it. Maybe not. Okay, we're stuck to the pan. This is what I was afraid of, so I'm just gonna give it another minute. See what happens. I also find that sometimes, like if you make pancakes, that you have to have patience. Like you literally have to let the bottom kind of solidify before you can flip it, right? If it's still mushy and not solid, it's not gonna flip. So I'm hoping this is gonna be the same case, fingers crossed. Again, never made it before, going out on a limb. I really love French toast and I want it to work. It's not looking good. All right, I flipped it. It was really hard to flip it and it kind of worked. I think the next one I'm going to soak the bread pretty good because I'm thinking maybe there wasn't enough of the milk mixture on there. So we will try again. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna actually have a career in making French toast, because it kind of worked. Kind of worked. There it is. It's not too bad, right? It's got a nice crispiness. I'm gonna put some bananas on there. We're gonna put some syrup on there. Ooh, maybe a little bit. Let's see. Pour it on. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess that's the best I can do right now. So, it was worth a shot. I think it's still gonna taste good. Let's grab a fork. Alright guys, got me a fork. Gonna give this a go. See how it is. Oh, sourdough bread is very hard to cut. Come on. It's good. It's good. I like it. I probably needed more like cinnamon and vanilla in there. Again, you want to like really have an overabundance of flavor, but it's good for the first try. And the whole butter in the pan thing, I don't know. I like, ooh, look at that. I kind of burned it good, so I think I'm gonna wash it down and try it again and make 2 more pieces. So it's good. Totally would recommend the recipe. Success. See you next time, guys.